Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K, and this is the first half of March 2019 career and finance, love and romance, spiritual guidance reading. I have asked Spirit as I have been preparing for this reading to provide me with the energy of whichever Scorpio or group of Scorpios need the information most importantly. Okay, so if these messages resonate, if not, feel free to contact me for a personal reading. If you feel like some of this is making sense, but you're being guided to receive more information, you can contact me for a personal reading at my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com. My price list will be in the window below. I am still offering the winter special, which is a 15-minute video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give it a try. So I'm going to be starting out with the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marsetti, and I'm going to be doing a circle spread. But before I get into the circle spread, I'm going to explain the energies of this particular Scorpio I am feeling and or group of Scorpios. Thank you to those of you whom have let me know that these have indeed been your energies and or your readings or messages. That helps for me to clarify the messages that I am translating for you through these cards. Thank you also to those of you whom have liked, shared, subscribed, and whom have donated, because that helps for me to continue to do what I do each and every day. All right. So I'm feeling the energy of a Scorpio who is ready to sweep away from a connection in the past, a connection that felt very karmic, very lucky, but that has brought them to the point of feeling very stuck or trapped in their life. In the first week and a half of March 2019, this Scorpio is going to be thinking about texting, talking, tweeting with someone else, a particular person, and they are going to be doing so maybe because they're a little bit bored, discontent, and or mischievous. By the second week of March 2019, this particular Scorpio is going to be hoping, wishing, and praying for it's like they're going to be reaching a spiritual understanding within themselves as to where they stand today in comparison to the past. And they're going to start to know what it is they are hoping, wishing, and praying to create for the long term in their future. By mid-March 2019, I feel as though this particular Scorpio is going to come into connection with another karmic connection, or somebody's going to come back. Maybe they're even recognizing the connection in the past and why things didn't work out, but they are definitely going through a spiritual transformation. They are definitely rising to a higher spiritual level, meaning they are advanced in comparison to where they were spiritually, psychologically, mentally in the past. This particular Scorpio is going to be receiving kind words, messages, flowers, gifts, maybe even an invitation that's going to make them start to think about their home environment, making changes to their home environment, and or thinking about actually moving to a new home or business situation. Yeah, this Scorpio is thinking about, for some, they're trying to figure out, should I stay in this commitment, connection, contract situation? And what should I devote myself to? Spiritual advice is saying, do not give in to any illusion. Recognize who is or is not right for you in your life at this time. I'm hearing that some Scorpios may be feeling burdened because there are children involved. But a Spirit saying you have the key to success when it comes to forward movement in your life, especially when it comes to finances. For those of you whom are thinking about moving into a new direction related to finances. For some, you have the key to success when it comes to a connection with maybe a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. I feel like there is a financial attachment to another, or at least there was in the past, with someone who was financially abundant and secure, but someone who was carrying the energies of lies and deceit. I feel as though Spirit is saying it is time really to sweep away from all that has been, because we're going towards the year of 2020, where we have 2 plus 2, which is 4, which is creating a solid, wonderful, firm, secure foundation for the next year. So it's a time to plan and to pray to Spirit to guide you into the direction of connections, circumstances, situations, home environments that are best for you in this new journey of 2019. So I shuffled the Gilded Tarot deck and I'm doing a circle spread. So in the center of the circle spread, right off the bat, we have the moon energies. So we may have a Scorpio who is thinking about another water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or there is a lot of illusion. Spirit is saying now is the time to get to the truth of the situation in the first week of March 2019. So give thanks to the path by which you have been walking up to this point, but come to the edge of your path and look at other directions whereby which you are wanting to move towards. This could be financially. This could have to do with a connection to another person, however that applies. Now, in the thoughts position, representing the first week and a half of March 2019, this particular Scorpio is thinking about someone who is a leader, someone who is large and in charge. They are a manager, a business owner. This could be an attorney or a judge. There may be, I'm feeling, Spirit is saying, get to the truth of the situation. Are you going to stay? Are you going to go? Are you going to continue where you're at? Are you going to move on? It is indeed time to plant new seeds for new directions, but to remain flexible as you are communicating with others. Because with these energies as a major arcana, Spirit is really trying to tell you, Scorpio, that it's time to get clear, organized, logical, disciplined, focused, and determined to connect with the right people, to move into the direction. What are your goals and intentions? It's almost spring. So by spring, we need to really have our goals and intentions for the rest of the year. So we know what we're going to be focused on, which direction we're going in, and how we're going to move into that direction. Now, in the relationship sector of the circle spread, look at this, Scorpios. You guys are receiving the Empress energies. As a major arcana, again, you are wanting to give birth to a new life. For some, you may be thinking about having children. You may be finding out you're pregnant. You may be just wanting to give birth to a new direction in your life. For some Scorpios, I am feeling like you are wanting to create a new path in your life. And Spirit's saying we will, with this major arcana, be watching your actions, listening to your prayers, and helping for you to give birth to a new life. Some of you are the Empress, letting go of an emperor, or just remaining flexible with an emperor. This could be a mom thinking of the dad and the children you have involved. You're trying to move forward and plant new seeds, but you're needing to remain in contact because of children or... Yes, thank you, Spirit. All right, so... in the first couple weeks of March 2019, we have the Nine of Wands, meaning you guys have done a really good job when it comes to your home environment, creativity, finances, career. But now it is time to lay that path down. It could be a passionate path as well that's gone on for a long period of time. And to think about where it is you'd like to head next. Head towards next. What is it that you want to get passionate and excited about when it comes to a new direction, when it comes to creating a new life in your journey? Spirit saying something is indeed coming to an end. So watch for a doorway to open up in the first couple weeks of March 2019 and get excited about moving into a new exciting direction of sorts. Some of you may be letting go of someone who had, with the wands, fire in their chart, Sag, Aries, or Leo. Either way, we have by the middle of March 2019 taking action with the Three of Swords to go the distance and to let go of pain, regret, sadness, and heartache. It's time for a new life. It's time to come to the edge. Let go of illusion when it comes to the Emperor. You are the Empress. You can now give birth to a new direction in your life. Emotionally, by mid-March 2019, you guys have the Hierophant, another major arcana. Emotionally, it is time to clean up a situation whereby there was a marriage, whereby there was a long path and connection to someone who was in a leadership position, who was financially abundant and or secure. The Hierophant, as a major arcana, is saying, congratulations, you've come a long way. It is now time to clean up your life, to get organized for the spring, which in turn will organize your soul, your mind, and open you up to new opportunities and directions. Again, come to the edge of the path you are on and look at what else could be on offer to you for the future in the first half of March 2019. Clean up your mind of negative thoughts, feelings, emotions, viewpoints, outlooks, and perspectives. Clean up your life path of negative people, negative addictions, or people who have addictions. In your subconscious position, you have the Queen of Wands energy. Subconsciously, it is time to become the Queen of Wands. She sets goals and meets goals, and she does not give up until she has accomplished what she has set out to do. And once she gets to where she wanted to be, she starts to set more exciting goals for her future. She never gives up when it comes to hope and faith and achievements in her life. Spirit is saying, remember, things need to be done by the book in a certain sequence. So take your time to clean up your current environment, plant new seeds, communicate with others about going into new directions that you are planning for yourself when it comes to creative hobbies, projects, gifts, talents, skills, finances, creativity, career. One foot in front of the other. Once you recognize which direction you're going in, then you can actually pray to Spirit with the Empress energies that you're taking the right steps, you know where you're going, and to please help me to give birth to a new direction. And then is going to come some form of realization that you are indeed receiving an opportunity that feels very karmic because you have risen to a higher spiritual level, which you may understand by mid-March, that you don't need other people to make you happy and fulfilled in your life day to day. It's about recognizing that love is what we have when it comes to our family, our friends, our neighbors, the people we meet at the store. Love is what we have with Spirit within us. So if someone around us doesn't give us what we need to know that it's time to move on and give ourselves what we need. And that's a big part of the message for the first half of March 2019. So in your day-to-day aspects position, Spirit's saying, you will find serenity, especially when it comes to celebrating a new home environment and or a new job that will, of course, affect your home environment. So have hope and faith that a new path will open up as you are planting new seeds, as you are remaining flexible, as you are cleaning up your own environment, thoughts, feelings, emotions, as you are going the distance to look in new directions, as you are freeing yourself from old energies of heartache. In your inner strengths position, Spirit's saying we're going to give you the strength of another major arcana, the Hanging Man energy, to be able to stop and look at things from every perspective. The first half of March would be an ideal time to start a journal, to say, on page number 1, I'm going to open myself up to new opportunities. I'm going to get to the truth of where I am headed in the year of 2019. My new life is going to look like this, and these are the steps I'm going to take in order to create this new life in my journey. I am going to come to the realization as I am planting new seeds that I don't need another to create a successful future for myself. I'm going to go the distance to free myself from old energies of heartache, and I'm going to realize and keep track of this spiritual process I'm going through. So in a 3-card summary to my right, we have the first week of March being represented by the 9 of Swords. Yes, there has been a long and difficult path. Yes, there are sad thoughts, feelings, emotions tied to your current circumstances. But Spirit says don't hang up those memories on your wall so you can sit and stare at them. It's time to take those swords down, get rid of them, and let the moon shine back into your life. Recognize the difference between illusion and truth. Get to the truth of what your new life in 2019 is going to look like and how you're going to get there. You guys do have the Fool energies, so there's going to be a strong desire to hop, skip, and jump and move into new directions. The Fool travels very lightly, meaning they kind of check out situations and circumstances. They communicate with others until they figure out exactly which direction they want to go. But they are eager to go. Why? Because we've got the Four of Swords. This particular Scorpio has put a lot of energy into a particular person, place, circumstance, situation, environment. And now they are wondering in the first week and a half of March 2019, am I going to continue with this final sword to give to this trying situation, or am I going to cut away from it completely and move on? Spirit is saying with the moon energies, wait for the truth when it comes to a business person, someone who is maybe older than 40, someone who sets goals and meets goals and gets things done, someone who may have fire in their chart, Sag, Aries, or Leo. This person is carrying the energies of the Seven of Swords. They are not being completely honest. Or you guys are wanting to sneak away from the energy of that person who's very passionate, but whom by which may be too harsh. It could have been someone, again, that you were married to or in a commitment with. Spirit's saying you have the Magician energies now, Scorpio, to create a new direction for yourself. And with the Three of Swords energies, know that your hard work will indeed bring you your ship to come in. You will then be able to free yourself from sadness and depression or worries regarding finances tied to someone who is closed off emotionally, who is closed off financially. Spirit is saying you will be coming into connection, I believe, around maybe the 2nd of March, 2019. There's going to be communication with someone that feels like a soulmate connection or an opportunity to move your family into a better circumstance. There could be talks of moving in with someone. There could be talks of financial stability if you're looking for a job in the beginning of March. Spirit's saying you're going to be receiving a lot of attention and recognition. And with the Star card energies as a major arcana, Spirit is going to help for you to make your wishes come true. Some Scorpios may be, with the Star card energies, dealing with someone who has Aquarius in their chart. Yes. And again, if there is someone who has been dealing with a situation that's been difficult, but there are children involved, you are ready to leave troubled waters in the past. You're going to recognize those energies in the first week and a half of March 2019. Now, in the first couple weeks of March 2019, again, we have someone who may have air in his chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or someone who is just very clear and decisive about where they're headed, and they're not afraid to cut people out of their path. Though this person may be making incorrect decisions at this time in their life. This person may be dealing with some form of addiction, or you may become addicted to this person. Spiritual advice is saying we are going to help you with another major arcana, the Judgment card, to make the right decision when it comes to this person who is in a leadership position or a situation that's gone on for a long period of time. This particular Scorpio is being blessed with a gift from the universe in the form of the Ace of Swords. Spirit is saying with the Ace of Swords, it's time to honor your truth. It's time to use this sword to cut away from your fears and move into a brand new direction, to claim victory in a brand new direction as you honor your truth. Yes. It may be or feel somewhat difficult in the first half of March 2019 because up in your thoughts there is anger, frustration, maybe even aggressive energy. Spirit saying slow down and know that as you are praying to Spirit and as you are finding clarity, taking one step at a time in this new direction, the Wheel of Fortune is indeed ready to turn in your favor. There are some Scorpios who will be feeling like they are stuck in some way with the Eight of Swords, but it's important to remember that the Eight of Swords is a figment of our imagination. We are never stuck or trapped. We can always take our mind, body, and soul and start over in a new direction. When we so choose here on earth, we have that ability. Some may be walking away from a very financially abundant and secure situation, or an opportunity comes up near mid-March 2019 where you start to see the light at the end of the tunnel when it comes to money. And this will allow for you to leave a path behind when it comes to love that no longer serves you and to move into a new direction. There could very well be a lump sum of money that rises you to that higher spiritual level that helps you to say, I can now move on. So Spirit's saying, listen to your intuition when it comes to planning a more fulfilling path ahead. Clean your path up of negative people, places, circumstances, situations, and environments in the first half of March 2019. Now, by the third week of March 2019, you do have the High Priestess coming in, telling you that what you think about, you shall manifest. She is going to also bring you to the truth of a situation whereby in the beginning of March you may have felt confused. You may have been trying to get to the truth of a connection, but you remained flexible. You planted new seeds. You started to plan for a new life. You started having hope. And with the Empress energies, your prayers and actions were indeed leading you towards a new direction where your ship is finally coming in. So as you are creating a new direction, the High Priestess is bringing you to the truth that, yes, what was a good time at the time, but it no longer serves you because those cups are empty. Spirit's saying, have faith and hope, because we will always set up a new opportunity directly behind you here. All you have to do is turn around and recognize it. Some Scorpios are going to be physically traveling and or moving into the direction of a new business or a new home environment. With the major arcana, the Chariot, Spirit is saying we will guide you as you are heading into new directions. You may not know exactly which direction is going to pan out for you, but we are going to lead you towards success one way or another. So it is important to balance yourself, and again with the Hanging Man energies, to look at things from every perspective and wait for the communication that you need. It will show up quickly and or unexpectedly around mid-March, and that is going to give you food for thought. It may feel like it is time to move on from someone who has maybe Virgo in their chart with the Hermit energies, but it may feel as well as though it is a difficult decision. It's up to you to honor your truth. Now again, there may be difficult children involved and or someone who is acting like a child. But Spirit's saying don't focus on anyone else but yourself in the first half of March 2019. If you focus on creating a new path, a new journey ahead, fulfilling your dreams and thinking about what the year of 2019 is going to be about, you will indeed receive the finances you need. You will indeed find yourself in an environment where you are a caring, living, loving, giving, secure individual. Yes, you're going to end up in a position of financial independence with the Nine of Pentacles. Though somebody around you may not be very supportive of your success, which is too bad. But Spirit's saying celebrate your success anyway. Yes, indeed, when it comes to a marriage, I do feel like someone has come full circle when it comes to that marriage. Be careful of new temptations in the first half of March. This is about realizing how strong you are, how far you've come, and what you're going to plan for your future when it comes to a solid foundation beneath you. Because when we start out in a new direction, it's most important that we have a solid foundation beneath us, so that when others come and go in our lives, whether it works out or not, we are still standing in a solid foundation and secure in our own journey, which is what's most important. So I'm going to ask Spirit for a word of prayer with the Archangel Michael deck by Doreen Virtue for this Scorpio, representing the energies we've discussed for the first half of March 2019. And your word of prayer is, prayer will help you with the situation. With the Empress energies, I do feel like as you are giving birth to a new direction, Spirit needs to hear exactly what it is you are wishing, hoping, and praying for, so they can help to bring you the signs and synchronicities you need in order to know for sure that a new life is the right path for you. And everything needs to be done by the book. I keep hearing this is about you putting yourself first, creating a solid foundation, setting new goals and intentions, getting yourself financially stable and secure before moving into connections with someone new, whoever this energy is for. So the prayer says, Dear God and Archangel Michael, I ask for your divine intervention with the situation. I welcome your help and I trust and follow your guidance with gratitude and grace. I need a miracle, and I ask that you send me one to me and the situation quickly. Thank you for your assistance. Amen. Spirit saying, shield yourself and look at life with a sense of humor in the first half of March 2019. Pay attention to your dreams and what your life purpose is. It's a good time to focus on a hobby, gift, talent, skill, or a financial situation, because that is what your life's purpose is about, is finding security, stability, happiness, and joy, and contentment in your journey in the first half of March. Your children, if you have children, are definitely being watched over by the angels at this time, if that is a concern. It is a time to mend, heal, and secure a new life journey as you go on into the year of 2019. So thank you so much for stopping by. Please like, share, and subscribe. Again, if you'd like a personal reading, I'm available at my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com. Take care, and God bless.